Hi, I'm Seth Potter. I am the teacher and director of these glorious students. We're going to be performing a scene in just a second. I met Madeline Engel in Swanee, Tennessee. She was giving a lecture or a sermon about the meaning of life. I was in the 3rd grade, and my mother was the librarian at the elementary school. And so Madeline Engel came and spoke that entire day at my school. My mom yanked me out of my class, and I sat in there. And what was so incredible was that she asked for all the adults to not ask any questions. She was interested in what the students had to say. Rather than being told what to think, she was interested in what we thought. And so she would ask us what was the sound of it when the tessering took place, or what was going on with the man with the red eyes. And all of these young voices were just, it was this liberating moment in this library in Tennessee. But enough of the adult talking. The scene that we're going to be doing, we are on Camazotz, the Central Intelligence Building. Charles Wallace is leading Meg and Calvin and their father that they've just gotten back with, towards it.
We're here.
Look, what is that thing? Oh my God, it's a brain. It is a huge, horrible brain.
It's awful.
It welcomes the Murray, the Meg, the Calvin.
Give us back my brother.
We've come for Charles Wallace.
That one is with it.
He belongs with us.
To be with that one, you must be with it.
Meg, Calvin, don't give in. Leave them alone, you monster!
Meg, what Mrs. Whatsit said. Use your faults.
Anger, impatience, stubbornness. Yes, it was to her fault that she tried to save herself now. With an immense effort, she tried to breathe against the rhythm of it, but its power was too strong. Every time she managed to take a breath out of rhythm, an iron hand seemed to be squeezing her heart and lungs. She remembered Charles Wallace fighting against the man with the red eyes.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that amongst these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
But that's exactly what we have on Camazotz. Complete equality. Everyone exactly alike.
Like and equal are not the same thing at all.
Good girl, Meg. Like and equal are 2 entirely different things.
If you destroy it, you destroy all who are a part of it.
He means Charles Wallace.
Accept it. Come into it. Be with it. Be with it. Be with
Tesser,
it.
sir, Tesser!
Give me your hands, both of you!
Then bone-breaking agony, dissolving into nothing,
into empty,
into timeless,
into starless,
into hopeless,
Meg!
shattered, twisted,
Calvin!
nothing,
Hold on!
nothing black,
nothing deathly,
nothing,
Meg,
all,
no!
nothing, all,
Meg!
nothing, all, nothing, all.
Well, the 5th dimension's a tesseract. You add that to the other 4 dimensions, and you can travel through space without having to go the long way around. In other words, to put it into Euclid, or old-fashioned plane geometry, a straight line is not the shortest distance between 2 points. You see, though we travel together, we travel alone. Use your skirt to show them.
You see, if a small insect wished to travel from this point on my skirt to this point over here, it would require quite a long walk to go the normal way. But if we wrinkle the fabric, our little bug reaches his destination in no time. That is how we travel.
All of space and time are woven together like this fabric, and we can wrinkle the fabric of space, time, just as I've folded my skirt. So we travel the galaxies in an instant. You see?
Meg!
Calvin?
Mr. Murray, where is Meg?
I don't know. When we tested, I lost both of you. Meg! Meg!
Where are we?
I have no idea. I was flying blind, but I had to get you and Meg away from it.
Maybe it got her.
No. I'm sure I had her when we... There!
Meg, come on.
Why am I so cold? Where's Charles Wallace? Father, where are we?
I don't know. I don't test her very well. We must have overshot somehow. We're not on Camazotz. I don't know where we are. I think you're so cold because we went through the black thing, and I thought for a moment it was going to tear you away from me.
Is this a dark planet?
I don't think so, although I know so little about anything that I can't be sure.
You shouldn't have tried to test her then.
It was the only thing to do. At least to get us off of Camazotz.
Why did we go without Charles Wallace? Did we just leave him there?
See, Meg, if your father had tried to yank Charles away when he tessered, and if it had kept grabbing hold of him, it might have been too much. And we might have lost him forever. And we had to do something right then.
Why?
It was taking us. You and I were slipping, and if your father had gone on trying to help us, he might not have been able to last much longer either.
You told him to test her?
There isn't any question of blame. Can you move yet?
No. And you better take me back to Camazotz and Charles Wallace quickly. You're supposed to be able to help. You don't even know where we are. We'll never see Mother or the twins again. We don't even know where the Earth is, or even where Camazotz is. We're lost out in space. What are you going to do?
My daughter, I am not a Mrs. Whatsit, a Mrs. Who, or Mrs. Which. Yes, Calvin has told me everything he could. I am a human, and a very fallible one. But I agree with Calvin. We were sent here for something, and we know all things work together for good. To them who love God, to them who are called according to his purpose.
Meg followed Calvin's gaze into the gloomy half-light and saw something coming toward them, moving silently.
Who are you?
We're from Earth.
Don't come any closer. Just leave us alone.
I will communicate with the young one. Why are you here?
We were on Camazotz. We wrinkled, tessered. Meg is hurt. Can you help her?
This will ease the pain. Your Earth, is it a dark planet?
No. Well, darkish. The black thing is there, but we're fighting it.
Camazotz is dark.
Yes, we understand that now.
What are you doing?
Taking the child.
No! Put her down, please!
She is in mortal danger. If we do nothing, she will die. You must trust me.
Can you save her?
I believe so. The dark essence burns the tender soul. She needs special care.
With no strength left to fight, Meg leaned her head against the creature's chest. She hadn't been held like this since she was very small. It felt safe. And now, coming from deep inside the creature, Meg heard a soft, rumbly purring, which turned into a kind of beautiful music, like a lullaby, like her mother's lullaby. Meg slept for a long, long time, and the strange creature stood with her, caring for her, helping her to heal. Finally, Meg was out of danger.
So you are awake, little one. What a funny little tadpole you are. Is the pain gone now?
All gone. Why is it so dark in here?
What is this dark? What is this light? We do not understand. Your father and the boy Calvin have asked this too. They say it is night now on our planet and that they cannot see. They say that our atmosphere is what they call opaque and that the stars are not visible. Then they were surprised that we know stars, that we know their music and the movements of their dance far better than beings like you. who spend hours studying them through what you call telescopes. We do not understand what this means to see. We know what things are like. It must be a very limiting thing, this seeing.
Oh no, it's the most wonderful thing in the world.
We look not at the things which are what you call seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, and the things which are not seen are eternal.